Okay, so this is the...
I would request if we could do redevelopment next, because I will have to excuse myself from the
26, 2011 special meeting of the Glendale City Council and the Glendale Housing Authority. Can we have a roll call for the council, please?
Council members: Manukian.
Here.
Najarian.
Here.
Quintero. Weaver.
Here.
Mayor Friedman.
Here.
The vice chair for Housing Authority is Council member, Authority member Najarian.
Should I even go that far?
You can ask for the roll to be called.
Okay, roll
Yeah.
for the authority, please.
Authority members: Friedman.
Here.
Manukian.
Here.
Incy.
Here.
Brazian.
Here.
Weaver.
Here.
Chair Quintero. Vice chair Najarian.
Here.
Can we hear your report, please?
The agenda for the July 26, 2011 joint public meeting of the Glendale City Council and the Glendale Housing Authority was posted on Thursday, July 21st, 2011, on the bulletin board outside City Hall.
Thank you. Can we hear the item, please?
Before you today is the Director of Community Development regarding proposal to enter an affordable housing agreement with Mercy Housing California, California nonprofit corporation in support of development of an affordable multifamily rental housing project at 203 through 215 West Los Feliz Road. One is council resolution making findings with respect to the expenditure of low and moderate income funds.
Thank you. Mr. Najarian?
Thank you, Madam Mayor. As I explained last week, I will have to recuse myself from any consideration of this item due to the fact that I did receive a gift of airfare from Glendale Memorial Hospital, who is the subsidiary of the parent organization that is sponsoring the Mercy Housing project. And therefore, I will be excusing myself with no objections.
That was a trip to Macau, I believe.
This was a trip to Armenia to assess the health care for underprivileged and severely disabled children.
Well, that's what you say now.
I do care about the health of children.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was an excellent trip that you took. And Glendale Memorial has to be commended for doing that.
Thank you. Do we have a staff report on this item?
Yes, I'll go to Phil Lanzafame, Chief Deputy. Phil?
Ms. Mayor, members of the City Council, Mr. Chairman, members of the Housing Authority. Last week, the Authority approved a affordable housing agreement in support of Mercy Housing, a project by Mercy Housing for 52 affordable housing units on property owned by Glendale Memorial Hospital and Catholic Healthcare West. As part of the project approvals, the redevelopment agency made findings for the use of redevelopment set-aside funds outside the redevelopment project area. The City Council was set to make similar findings, however, due to a technical error in noticing, we've held that over for today. The required findings are included in the resolution before you today, namely that the project will provide affordable housing and is consistent with our implementation plans, that it will be of benefit to the redevelopment project areas, and that the funds are necessary. The agreement that the Authority approved last week also included a term whereby Mercy Housing was required within 60 days to negotiate site control of the property from Glendale Memorial Hospital. The chair and staff met with the local community board members, representatives yesterday for a status of those negotiations. And while the local community board is not in a position yet to approve the agreement, they did commit to continue discussions in earnest to determine if that sale would in fact be in the best interests of the hospital. Following the discussions with the community board last night, staff would recommend a slight modification to the agreement with Mercy in that 60-day term. We would like to also include that Mercy not only negotiate an amicable agreement with Catholic Healthcare West, but also have the approval of the CEO and the local community board. That has been added to the resolution before you. It's the last term, and Mr. Garcia had passed it out for you before the meeting. That concludes my report. If there are any questions, staff, both legal and community development, prepared to answer your questions.
Are there any questions?
You said amicable agreement. Does the resolution say amicable?
I don't think it says amicable.
Then I'm not going to vote.
Now you're making me say the word again. If you want a hostile agreement,
Because it might not be amicable.
it might be hostile.
Okay, do we need a resolution for the,
Motion approving the resolution as revised.
okay.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Can we have a roll call, please?
Council members: Menuchyan,
Yes.
Najarian,
Yes.
Weaver,
Aye.
Mayor Friedman.
Yes. Next item, please.
No next item?
Okay,
Will be adjourned for the council.
I have a light comment. Last week's Melanie Higgins article in News Press, the number of units for Mercy Housing was 48.
And
It's
how many are there now?
53, right?
53?
Yeah.
Was that an error?
Thank you for the correction.
Thank you.
Okay, we are adjourned.
I need motions for
I'm
both
sorry.
bodies.
Yeah, so moved.
Councilmember Weaver moved for the council. Was there a second?
I'm sorry.
Second.
Thank you.
For housing, I move we adjourn.
Second.
Thank
We
you.
are adjourned.
Okay.